Hey folks, this is 𝗪𝘆𝘀, your instructor from My Learning Center. Let us talk about the art of split testing, channels, CTRs, placements, and more in today's article. Part testing permits you to attempt various variants of your site to find the adaptation that helps you the most net-worthy navigate rates and most net-worthy income. How would you set up a split test with Google AdSense? This is why figure out what to test. The initial step is to figure out what you need to part test. You can either test each factor in turn or you can test them at the same time. The less traffic you have coming to your site, the less factors you will need to test immediately. Begin by testing the greatest things first. Attempt to find the things that will give you the greatest contrast in CTR and test those first. Then, at that point, test the more modest factors later. For instance, you will likely need to test promotion positions and promotion sizes before you test advertisement textual styles and advertisement tones. Whenever you have picked what you are trying, now is the ideal time to set up your promotions. Setting up your advertisements. Make at least 2 unique renditions of your promotion. Each unique rendition of the promotion needs to have an alternate advertisement unit, regardless of whether the code needs to change. For instance, regardless of whether you are simply changing whether you are setting the promotion, which does not change your AdSense code exactly where you put it. Make a different advertisement for it in any case. In every promotion, label it with however many significant channels as you can. For instance, label it with the area you are placing it in, the picture size, the variety, and so on. Track every one of the factors that you need to test now and even factors that you should test sooner or later. Introduce a rotator. Introduce a rotator content or some likeness therefore on your site that will change the AdSense code around on an irregular premise. These rotator contents can be super basic PHP or JavaScript codes that pivot what the guests see each opportunity they come to your site. If you have any desire to get a more complicated arrangement, take a stab at utilizing Google Site Enhancer. Google Site Analyzer will turn through totally various adaptations of site for you. It is somewhat more required to set up than reordering some PHP code. However, offers more customization. Following and deciphering your outcomes. Whenever you have your advertisements gotten up, positioned, track results, and your rotator content to pivot through your promotions, the following stage is to simply hang tight for traffic and see what occurs. Hold on until you have a considerable lot of information. Then plug your information into a factual important mini computer. You can track down many free ones on Google. These number cruncher will basically let you know in light of your information how likely one situation is to prevail upon the others over the long haul in view of your short-term information. Hold on until you have essentially a 90% factual possibility being correct. Then, at that point, call the champ and continue on toward the following test. Thanks for listening, folks. Join our Facebook group My Learning Center. Subscribe to our channel, My Learning Center on YouTube, and visit our website for quality ebooks, audio courses, HD video courses, and many more.